Someone from heaven is trying to talk to you about a person who is leaving you forever. The heaviness you felt in your chest when you woke up this morning was not sadness. It was a signal. You believe you are mourning a loss, but the spirit world is celebrating a rescue. Someone from heaven, a soul who loved you fiercely when they walked this earth, has been standing by your bedside for 3 nights. They have been whispering to the angels on your behalf, begging for an intervention. They saw what you could not see. They saw the knife hidden behind the smile of the person who is walking out of your life right now. You are holding on tight, trying to fix things, trying to mend the bridge, but I am telling you to let the bridge burn. The smoke will clear, and you will see that you were standing on a trapdoor. Do not scroll past this. The algorithm did not bring you here. The spirit of your loved one guided your finger to this exact message because they cannot speak to you in human words anymore. They are screaming through the veil, trying to tell you that the rejection you are facing is actually divine protection. If you click away now, you are turning your back on the only warning you will get. This is your confirmation. If you leave this circle of truth, you leave yourself open to the spiritual attack that was planned for your ruin. Subscribe to this channel right now. I demand it for your safety. If you do not subscribe, the next warning about the enemy who is coming after this one will not find you. You will be blind in the battlefield. Secure your link to this voice. Listen closely. The person leaving you forever is not doing so by their own choice, even if they think they are. I have hardened their heart against you. I have made them restless. I have made them walk away because if they stayed one more week, they would have destroyed the seed of greatness I planted in you before you were born. You have been asking me, why? You have been crying out in the shower, where no one can hear you, asking what you did wrong. You asked why you are always the one who loves more, the one who gives more, the one who is left behind. I am answering you now. You did nothing wrong. You did everything too right. You gave pearls to a swine who was preparing to trample you. The person leaving you was an energy vampire assigned to drain your light so that you would never reach the destiny waiting for you. Your loved one in heaven saw the black cloud attached to this person. They saw how this person spoke about you when you were not in the room. They saw the jealousy rotting in their gut every time you succeeded. They saw the secret plans this person had to sabotage your future happiness. And because your loved one stood before my throne and wept for you, I moved my hand. I severed the tie. I am breaking the chains off you today. But you must stop looking back at the burning house. Do not text them. Do not check their profile. Do not ask for closure. Your closure is this message. If you chase them, you are chasing your own destruction. I need you to understand the timeline because the window is narrow. This is not a message for next year or next month. This is for right now. The separation that is happening, the silence that is deafening you, it is coming to a head within the next 6 hours. There is a spiritual exchange happening in the atmosphere. As this person exits your life, a massive space is being cleared. Nature abhors a vacuum, and the spirit realm is rushing to fill that empty space with the blessing that this person was blocking. But you have to participate in this release. You feel that tightness in your throat? That is the grief trying to choke your destiny. I am going to remove it, but you must be willing to let go. There are people watching this video who are shaking their heads, thinking they know better. They think they can change this person. They think love conquers all. They are the unchosen. They are the doubters who walk into the fire willingly. Let them go. If you are still here, if you feel the heat of these words in your belly, then you are the chosen one. You are the one set apart for something different. The person leaving you was never meant to be a permanent pillar in your temple. They were scaffolding. Scaffolding is ugly, but it is necessary to build the structure. But once the building is done, the scaffolding must come down so the beauty can be revealed. You are trying to keep the scaffolding up, and it is blocking the view of who you really are. Let it fall. Your loved one in heaven is standing right behind your right shoulder. If you are very still, you might feel a sudden warmth, or a shiver down your spine that feels like electricity. That is them. They are trying to comfort you. They are saying, let them go. I have something better coming. They remember the nights you cried yourself to sleep as a child. They remember the promises they made to protect you. They are keeping that promise now from the other side. I see the fear in your heart. You are afraid of being alone. You are afraid that this person was your last chance at happiness. That is a lie whispered by the enemy. This person was not your last chance, they were your biggest obstacle. I have a blessing prepared for you that is so specific, so tailored to your soul, that you will laugh at the memory of the tears you are crying today. But this blessing could not land while that person was occupying the landing strip. You have noticed the signs, haven't you? The number sequences you keep seeing, 111, 444. The way electronic devices have been acting strange around you lately. The sudden waking up between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. These are not coincidences. These are alarm bells. The spirit world has been trying to get your attention to prepare you for this departure. The friction you felt with this person over the last few weeks was not accidental. I was making it uncomfortable. I was making the nest thorny so that you would be forced to fly. There is a specific injustice you suffered with this person. It wasn't just the leaving. It was the way they made you feel small. They took your kindness and treated it like weakness. They made you doubt your own memories. They gaslight your spirit. You started to feel like you were crazy, like you were always the problem. That was a spiritual attack designed to dismantle your confidence. If you had stayed with them for another year, you would have lost your mind. Your loved one in heaven shouted, "Enough," and I agreed. We are moving into the phase of divine reversal. But first, you must secure this message. The enemy does not want you to hear the rest of this. He wants your phone to die, your internet to cut out, or a distraction to pull you away. Do not let it happen. Save this video to your "Watch Later" list immediately. Then, save it to a new playlist called My Freedom. You must perform this action of saving twice to lock in the frequency of protection. If you do not save it, the energy dissipates, and the shield drops. Do it now. The person who is leaving thinks they have won. They think they have discarded you. They are walking away with a smirk, believing they are moving on to something better. They do not know that they are walking into a wilderness. I have withdrawn my hand of favor from them because of how they treated you. They will search for what you gave them in every other person they meet, but they will never find it again. You were the source of their good luck, and they did not know it. Now that they have severed the connection, their luck is drying up like water in a desert. You, however, are about to step into a season of overflow. But you must be careful. The next 24 hours are critical. The enemy is angry that his agent has been removed from your life. He will try to send a replacement immediately. Someone new might try to enter your life in the next 2 days. Be very careful. Do not let anyone new in until the full cleansing is complete. I see a specific memory surfacing in your mind. A time when you stood by a window, looking out at the rain or the dark street, feeling a deep sense of loneliness even though that person was in the room with you. You felt like an outsider in your own relationship. That was your soul recognizing the mismatch. That was your intuition screaming. You ignored it then, but you cannot ignore it now. The person from heaven who is interceding for you has a name. You know who it is. The first name that popped into your head when I mentioned them, that is the one. Trust that instinct. They are working harder for you now than they ever could on earth. They are clearing the path. They are arranging meetings. They are whispering your name in rooms you have not entered yet. But there is a condition. You must stop speaking their name, the name of the one leaving. Every time you speak their name, you give them energy. You tether them to you. You must starve the bond. Stop talking about them to your friends. Stop replaying the arguments in your head. If you catch yourself thinking of them, say immediately, I release you. I return to myself. I will reveal the secret sign your loved one is going to send you to confirm this message in a moment. It is something small, something you might miss if you are not looking. But first, you must understand the gravity of what was stolen from you. It wasn't just your time. This person was siphoning your spiritual authority. Have you felt tired lately? A fatigue that sleep does not cure? That was the drain. Now that the cord is cut, you are going to feel a rush of energy return to your body within 72 hours. You will feel lighter. The brain fog will lift. Colors will look brighter. This is your spirit coming back home to your body. There is a financial aspect to this too. You didn't realize it, but this person was blocking your abundance. Their negative vibration was repelling money away from you. Watch what happens to your bank account in the next 14 days now that they are gone. Unexpected checks. Debts cancelled. Offers coming out of nowhere. The dam has broken. But you are still grieving. I feel it. You are worried about them. You are wondering if they will be okay. Stop it. They made their choice. They chose to walk away from a blessing. Do not cast your pearls before swine. Your empathy is a gift, but right now it is a weakness that the enemy is exploiting. Harden your face like flint. Look forward. If you believe that God is removing this person to save your life, I need you to confirm it. I need you to type "I am protected" in the comments. But do not just type it. Believe it. As you type those letters, imagine a golden wall rising up behind you, blocking that person from ever returning to hurt you again. This is a legal contract in the spirit realm. When you write it, you seal it. The pain you feel is the breaking of a soul tie. It hurts because it was deep. But deep wounds, when healed by my hand, become the strongest parts of the skin. You will be unbreakable after this. You are being forged in this fire. Do not be afraid of the silence in your house. The silence is not empty, it is full of my presence. It is in the quiet that I can finally speak to you without their noise drowning me out. I am preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies. That person who left? They will look back in 6 months and see you shining so bright it hurts their eyes. They will try to come back. They always try to come back. And when they do, you will be so far above them, so evolved, that you will not even recognize them. They will be a stranger to you. But we are not there yet. We are in the danger zone. The transition. This is where most people fail. They panic and run back to the familiar pain. Do not run back. Stand still. I have an instruction for you involving a glass of water. It is an ancient way to clear the energy in your home after a person leaves. Tonight, before you sleep, place a glass of clear water under your bed or next to your nightstand. Ask the spirit of your loved one in heaven to trap any remaining negative energy from that person into the water. In the morning, do not drink it. Do not touch the water. Pour it down the toilet and flush it. Say, "You are gone forever." This is a physical act that triggers a spiritual release. You must do this tonight. The open loop I promised you, the secret sign. Your loved one is going to send you a bird. A specific bird. Not a common sparrow. You will see a bird that seems out of place, or a bird that behaves usually, coming very close to you. Or perhaps an image of a bird will appear in a strange place. When you see this, know that it is your loved one saying, "I did this for you. You are safe. Wait. Stay with me." The energy is shifting. I feel a resistance in some of you. You are thinking, "But I love them." Love is not enough when the other person is poison. You cannot drink poison just because it is served in a crystal glass. Put the glass down. I am about to reveal the hidden agenda of the person who left. They didn't just leave because they fell out of love. There is a secret reason, something they are hiding from you. Something they did behind your back that they are terrified you will find out. If you knew the truth of what they did last month, you wouldn't be crying, you would be thanking me on your knees that they are gone. I will tell you what they did. But you must be ready to hear it. It will hurt, but it will set you free instantly. The truth is the knife that cuts the cord. Are you ready? Are you sure you want to know? The person leaving you, they were jealous of you. It sounds simple, but it is the deepest form of hatred. They were jealous of your light. They were jealous of the way people are drawn to you. They felt small next to you, and instead of growing, they decided to try to shrink you. They left because they could not control you anymore. You were becoming too powerful, too aware. Your awakening intimidated their darkness. And there is more. There is a third party. Not necessarily a romantic partner, but a voice in their ear. Someone else has been poisoning them against you. Someone you suspect. Someone you never liked. They have been feeding lies to the person leaving you, and that person, because they are weak, believe them. But do not seek revenge. Vengeance is mine. I will deal with the liar and the traitor. Your job is to keep your hands clean. Your job is to heal. You are at a crossroads. The left path is to chase them, to beg, to lower yourself. That path leads to a cycle of misery that will last 7 years. The right path is to stand tall, wipe your tears, and say, goodbye. That path leads to the open door I have waiting for you. Here is part 2 of the divine message. The silence you are keeping is powerful, but the enemy is loud. While you are grieving the loss of this person, I am orchestrating the exposure of their true nature. You have worried that they will spin the story, that they will tell others it was your fault. You fear the smear campaign. Listen to me, I have already placed a gag order on their spirit. Every lie they try to speak about you will turn to ash in their mouth. When they try to slander you, they will stutter. When they try to turn your friends against you, they will only reveal their own bitterness. I am turning the tables. The very pit they dug for you is the one they are stumbling into right this second. You have felt a burning sensation in your ears lately. You thought it was anxiety. It was not. It was the vibration of your name being spoken in secret rooms. But do not fear the gossip of the wicked. I am making you Teflon. Nothing they say will stick. In fact, their departure is the catalyst for your public vindication. People who believe their lies are about to see the truth of your character shine like the noonday sun. I need you to seal this protection for your neighbor as well. This is a community of the chosen. Look at the comments section. Find a comment from another soul who is hurting, another child of mine who is typing, I am protected. Like their comment. By validating their protection, you multiply your own. This is the law of echoes. What you send out returns to you tenfold. Create a chain of fire that the enemy cannot cross. Do not skip this. A simple tap of your finger sets a spiritual guard around a stranger, and in return, an angel is dispatched to guard your front door. I mentioned a secret name earlier. The name of the angel assigned to your restoration. I will release that name to you at the very end of this message. You will need to speak it 3 times before you sleep. But first, we must address the divine reversal. The person leaving you took things, perhaps physical items, perhaps money, but most importantly, they took your peace. They think they got away with it. They do not know that they have swallowed a hook. The universe demands balance. For every tear you cried, they will face a night of confusion. For every dollar they wasted of yours, they will lose 10. You do not need to lift a finger. You do not need to sue them or fight them. You only need to stand back and watch the show. The reversal is already in motion. It began the moment you clicked on this video. Wait. Stop. Pause this video right now if you have to. What I was just showing you, the image has changed. The vision has shifted violently. I need to correct what I just said. It is not just a reversal. It is an emergency extraction. I am seeing something new. Something darker that I was not permitted to see until you proved your faith by watching this far. Put your hand on the back of your neck right now. Press down on the bone at the base of your skull. Do you feel that tension? That stiffness? That is not stress. That is a spiritual cord. The person leaving you, they didn't just decide to leave. I am seeing now that they were sent away. But before they left, they tried to plant a seed of dormancy in your life. I see a specific date. Think back. 3 months ago. There was a shift. A fight that didn't make sense. A moment where you felt something snap. That was the moment they stole your harvest. They realize that you are about to come into a massive windfall, a spiritual and financial harvest that has been growing for 7 years. They couldn't stop it, so they tried to attach their name to it before they left. They are trying to leave with your spiritual routing number. They want the blessings that belong to you to be forwarded to their new address. This changes everything. We are not just dealing with a breakup. We are dealing with identity theft in the spirit realm. You have until midnight tonight to cancel this transfer. If you do not break this specific agreement they made without your knowledge, even though they are gone, your blessings will follow them. You will see them succeed with your ideas. You will see them happy with the energy you gave them. We cannot let this happen. The urgency is extreme. The enemy thought you would be too busy crying to notice the theft. But I have woken you up. The addendum to their departure is this: they believe they still own a piece of your soul. We must destroy the deed. We are going to shatter this claim right now. You are going to use the secret knowledge of the harvest theft to take back what is yours. This is why you have felt drained even when you sleep. Your energy was being siphoned to fuel their new life. No more. The connection is severed. The pipe is cut. Type this command in the comments immediately. The harvest is mine. Type Amen.